Hello. Gemini, it's taking me a while to get to you, but it's important that I wait because I want to be 100%. Something dropped from something's coming, something's about to make your stomach drop. Some kind of news. It's not exactly negative, and it's personal to you. It's not news about somebody else. It's personal to you. Matter of fact, see, I wasn't sure how it was, but it's something dealing with luck. Um, these it's gonna be something. If it's some kind of money coming in, you're gonna share it with like your close friends and your mate. You may like, yeah, you be like, oh well, I want to take us on a vacation, or if you've received some tickets to a certain game that's out of town, you're like, yeah, so it's for you. You're the person that applied or something like that. It's a childhood dream, so that's what I'm saying. Like, um whatever, I'm not sure how it goes. Like, say if you even get a job or somebody reach out to the job for you, and you're going to be like a flight attendant. It's like, well, wow, like now I get to, travel the world. Any friends that want to travel with me, they can, it's going to like work out, but it's going to have your stomach kind of drop. You're going to be like, what the heck? Like, you didn't expect this, and this has come through some double doors. And to me, that means that this is something that's happening because the universe is doing something with lives of many, and you're almost folded into this transition. So it's not it honestly, like, so like, let's just say maybe your stomach is dropping because you're like, damn, like this is twice in a row or whatever. This is not something that just happened in one time. This is something that's gonna go on. If you wanted to be an officer or something like that, oh my God, like I really feel somebody is like wanted to be an officer. You let go of that idea. You've been like an ME, EMT or something like that, right? It's having you go into another force, and how that connects to other people is like, wow, now I'm gonna really be able to do more for my family. The house that I was trying to get now with this job, I can do so. Or where they're having me move to, it's gonna be closer to, friends or family or something. And you feel like you're gonna be able to like really start to host people, you're just gonna, I feel like you're going to be inviting people more. You're going to be able to do what was done for you, or you're going to be able to do what your family was doing for others. And that's like, having that house, having that home, and like several times out of the year, you're inviting some of your closest people over. You're having personal conversations. You're just building life. And so to you, that you feel really lucky to have that opportunity. Okay. Dang, I almost threw the whole I almost threw the whole deck out. Okay. Oh wow. Totally different than what I had going on. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm looking at this came afterwards. And so I will say that, yeah, Jesus, this coming up for you, your stomach, the reason why your stomach also drops is because it's not like you get to share this with people right away. Maybe with your mate, maybe not. Because when I see it here, I feel like, honestly, when you share certain information with people, I don't, some people could be jealous, but some people, they don't want you to move away from them. And so, you know, you walking through this door and everything like that, and however you feel that it's going to be, immediately you back up. Immediately you back up from what you're thinking. Like somebody makes you feel, over a conversation, they make you feel like it's not the right time. Like, especially like, say, for if you're an EMT, and like I was saying, and you're moving to a cop position, people don't really support that. They're like, why would, like, EMTs are still loved and stuff, and cops, like, way too much is going on. Like, it's just a trip to them that you would choose, to take this, right? Or, let's just say, if it's like I said, if it's something fun and you win something, or you're going on a trip or whatever the case, like, somebody is trying to, dictate who goes and who doesn't. Like, if you got 5 tickets somewhere and those tickets belong to you, it solely matters on who you want to come, right? It's not about, you don't have a conversation with a friend And then they're like, oh, well, I hope your girl's not coming because it's about to be a trip of a lifetime. Like, I ain't never been to Bali. And it's like, what the heck? Like, of course I want my woman to come, or, of course I want my man to come with me on that trip. Why would, like, this is not, I'm not trying to have no wild trip, right? And so, yeah, I'm getting the guidance card of like, this is true. Like, if you have somebody like speaking up for you, this is what's happening now. You're being guided to realize that speak up to people and figure out how they respond to you. And it's not a thing of like, oh well, as soon as somebody responds in a certain way, I'm gonna cut them off or anything like that. Nah, it's not about that. Like turn into yourself, and like whatever opportunity is coming up for you, just know that it's something specifically for you. If you get season tickets or something to some place, or next, or whatever the case, um, if you even want to choose random people from work that's never been to a game and stuff like that, that's fine. You don't have to do all that. That's why I said this opportunity, when I say you were gonna be helping friends and family, or it was gonna come for other people. No, you may actually be like, I can also see it in the sense of you're giving other people different opportunities, so it make you feel like you're really taking care of business, because you feel like you take care of business when you do something from your heart. And when you have something to come for you, and you have opportunity that's really great, and you're able to like really spread that to people, but specifically spread it to people who would have never thought of the opportunity as well, then are like-minded people. Your mate may not be like-minded. So yeah, if there's a convention or something like that, and they're telling me it's not to do with work, it's not to do with something in the workforce. It's not going to be a promotion. It's not going to be uh entrepreneurship endeavorment, and you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I got like, no, it's going to be something more in the fun sector. It's going to be something where you can invite family and friends. Again, like I said, if it's a job opportunity, it's going to be brand new. It's not going to be a promotion. You're not already going to be on this horse, sorry, on this tiger. You're not already going to be on there. Okay, it's going to be something totally brand new, and that's just what I want you to know. um but what's happening for you now? I'm still, yeah, I'm getting a fogginess in headspace. How are you waking up in the mornings is what I would like to ask. I'm gonna give you, did you guys see that? Sorry about that. I like that, the color spiel for that, and I like the way that it has levels to it, and I feel like that's something Pocket Watch wants to offer. You guys, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Please subscribe and like. You don't have to comment, because I can't tell you what to say or how to feel. But if you feel like you should come back, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I see double sixes was pushing into a triple six. I would like you guys to change how you go to bed at night, so that you guys can have a better dream space, and you will be able to kind of travel and handle certain business in your dream space. I would say going to bed, putting some kind of like tincture or tea included in there, changing your pillows, if sleeping with the windows kind of open so you could get some fresh air coming through, even a small white candles, anything like that is going to help set an ambiance. If you want to, even put little sachets around your bedding area. If you want to put that around there, so that you kind of basically have like, you have a space to where it's an aroma that's leading and guiding you to a certain serenity, right? And that's all. Like, here, I'll push this up for you guys just a little bit. And so yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Just getting you in a better dream space. When I see all those sixes, it's like something wants to move in fast, but it wants to come in fast. And again, like it wants to come in now, but in the next few months, it wants to be a little bit known in your life. So if I could, basically what I'm trying to say is change your nightlife before you go to bed. When you are in your resting space, there will be contracts and different things signed. The better you are in your rest, like the more sanctuary you kind of have around you in your rest, you'll be more calm and at ease, and you'll be able to really look and see what's going on in the paperwork. Okay. And so when you do that, it's going to make it to where these things are going to start coming and happening in your life immediately. By December, you'll see certain people start pushing you in, certain ads or things will give you, you'll start giving attention to or whatever to take your attention. But by the time March hits, you may have a new endeavorment that is going on. You may have a new relationship that's going on. You may just meet this person. You're not thinking about it because you're talking to somebody right now, right? But whatever's going on in the dream space is going to be a few different things. So expect these shifts, and I do see promotion on here when it's like contracts and things at nighttime. These are all things to push your life forward in small ways and in larger ways. When I say larger, it's going to be coming later, more so after 7 months. Be mindful about what you're hearing. If you hear people speaking about you in a good term and in a good way, take that and don't run with it, but take it to heart. Okay, so when you hear somebody speaking or saying something, or somebody lets you know, like if somebody pushes you up and say, "Oh, that's a perfect person to help you out with that situation," don't back up and say, "Oh, like nah, like I don't see myself really." No, go ahead and push forward in that. Somebody saying that or whatever, they have confidence. They have not confidence in you, but they believe that you work efficiently in that, right? Even if it's a debate, even if it's something like, oh man, like you got to go move or not even a debate, you got to go move stuff out of that house, and this person's going to have their family there and stuff like that. Take this person with you. Take Christy with you. Take Michael with you. Because why? Not because it's about to be a fight, but this person is a mediator, and they automatically bring energy down. Okay? So yeah, this is something that's not on your mind. Something, think about the stuff. Now, think about the stuff that's not on your mind. Like, how hard is that? You know what I'm saying? No, but honestly, like right now, when I'm speaking about the dream space stuff, there's many things that are not on your mind when you're awake, but they're definitely on your mind when you're resting and when you're sleeping. Okay. I see something coming out in this sector here. I was saying about listening and what people have to say about you right now. Again, this is a card say, be mindful, be kind to yourself. What you say really plays out in your mind a lot. Gemini, this is, something that I didn't know about you. So if you play things over in your mind a lot, just be more cautious about what you're saying. You don't want to overplay arguments or overplay, shortcomings. And when I say shortcomings, I mean when you should have said this, but you said that, and now, life has changed, right? Like you didn't say, you already answered and said that you didn't have room or space for this or that person, right? Or this child, you couldn't do it. Now that child has already gone into like foster or they're somewhere else, and you can't take that, you can't change that back. Whether it was a good idea or a bad idea, you're playing in your head of how you said it. No. It's not even the fact of, it's not the fact of what you said, it's how you say things. And so just be more mindful of that. And again, like just be mindful that if you can do some meditation, do open meditation, work with like water, work with like meditation, even climbing trees and stuff like that. Like imagine yourself climbing trees and being able to peer and see things from the top of the tree, so you can see and understand things that are coming from a distance, right? That are coming from the undertone. And so, yeah, like just think about that. Again, I also wanted to just say right now that I care about you. And so, yeah, I was like, I just want to be like, I care about you. Somebody cares about you, and they could be like an old lover. They could be a third cousin. They could be like a teacher, and they just want to let you know, like they care about you. You spark something in them. They see something in you, or the way you are. It means a lot to them. Like, like when you have a teacher and all their students aren't really paying attention, or their students are just, going through, walking through class, but then you actually really spark and have ideas and questions and things like that. And it makes them realize that, wow, this job I have, it matters. This job matters. Okay. So how you live your life, or how you speak your truths, or whatever it is that you're doing, somebody around you is like, they're looking at you like, man, this person has strength, or this person is a go-getter, or this person, they speak the truth, right? And they really like that because they feel like they do that probably at a higher level than you, and has gained them a lot of success. And so they're looking at you and they're kind of thinking like apprentice. They're not really going to go on it though. I'm going to tell you, it came like this. They're not going to really offer anything out to you. They're not going to say, hey, do you want to come and work here? Or do you want to, start meeting up for this? They're not going to do that. But when they are around, or when you do invite them, or however it is, you make them feel like, oh, well, what I was thinking makes sense, right? This person is on my wavelength. I don't have that many people on my wavelength. So when I do get this person and I see this person, or I see how they move, how they talk, what they, what they inspire, or, even when it comes to politics, they like, yeah, now I know that I wasn't tripping. Okay, I'm just going to take the two that are up. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so, yeah. Online endeavorments. I see some come from a distance, but it's more so online. People are wanting to kind of check out what you got going on. If you have a small little balanced business, there's some ladies I know that sell coffee, or like celery juice, or like ketos type stuff. And go ahead and revamp that, and also like jump into like a Mary Kay or an Avon, or something that pairs with it. LuLaRoe, I have a friend that is, oh my god, she's my old best friend, not she's my first best friend. She's so successful in LuLaRoe, like God bless her, seriously, and even her husband now actually does LuLaRoe as well. And so I'm just saying, like, if you're an entrepreneur but you're working under a certain business, and really right now it's an online thing that you're doing, some people are going to come in, like they may be coming in by like fives. So just try to find a different way to market. You're already balanced, but you're not that focused on it. And I know exactly how this is. I have a couple of little things that I do, like even on Twitter and stuff, and I'm doing it lowball. But if I would change a few things, or a few angles about how I market my stuff, or maybe go and start adding more people, it would be a really good idea. And something's coming from my left stream of view. So there's also somebody from the past that wants to compliment your success, or compliment what you're doing, and they're kind of hitting on you. Um, but you like it. It's warming, it's comforting, but you're kind of scared. You don't want to go back to that relationship. Um, and so just think about that. I'm not even going to say anything on that. I'm not going to tell you how to feel about that. But I can let you know that that's what's happening right now, and that's what's going to be happening then. This is literally, I'm just going to December, okay? So take your time. Take time with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be mindful about, what you're saying. Be mindful about how you believe what is said about you. If somebody says good things about you, or they say you have a certain skill, or you're going in a certain area, then by all means you are. If it's something that's totally not true, then by all means, like, don't take it. But if it's something to where you just feel like you're not really worthy enough or something, then just think about it. And I'm taking these down while you're online. Usually I wait till everything's done. And so with me already pulling things down like this while it's still seen, my last message to you is, let people behind the scenes in your life. Let somebody ride along with you. If you running errands on certain days, pick up your nephew, pick up your niece, or whatever. Not a best friend. Pick up like cousin, whatever. Somebody like that. Somebody maybe a little bit younger than you, and be a mentor to them. Let them see behind the scenes. Somebody like you like that. You be out all day, or on your off day you do different things. And people want to know. Not people want to know, but somebody young wants to know, how do I be like this? Like, they like the car you drive. They like, the mate that you have. When you come over, you real cool and stuff like that. So try to get somebody and take them behind the scenes with you. If you run certain errands, bring them along, and try to be maybe a mentor if they're younger than you. If they're a friend, then maybe you got to pull out something behind the scenes of what they got going on. Don't forget, you can always save a life by letting somebody know that they're important, that they're valuable. Okay? People try to commit suicide all the time because they feel like they're not important. Call somebody up and ask them what they're doing today. See if they just want to take a ride with you. See you later.